Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and we're going to take a look at the Galaxy Tab 10.1 and the update that's available to go from Honeycomb to Samsung's version of Honeycomb. So this is the 10.1 on Verizon. You can see on the back here it says Verizon 4G version. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. So we'll take a look at the UI here, and then we'll see what's changed after we do the install. And I'll go ahead and turn it on. Now I have some background lights off just so you can see the screen. It's pretty reflective. But I do have the update available, and it wasn't available for some time. But as you can see, it's Honeycomb, and this is kind of the default setup for this device. I really didn't add many widgets. You can see Super Mario, it's a game there. That was added, but for the most part, it's kind of stock. There's just some shortcuts here at the bottom. There isn't a whole lot going on. It's nice, and let's see what it's like to upgrade to the next version. So if we go here, there are updates available. These are for applications. Let's go ahead and go into, it looks like it must be in the settings. It was available in another place earlier, but I canceled out of it just to see if we actually had that available update. So if we go over here to About, System Updates, it says there's an update. It's 351 megabytes, and it says that it includes feature enhancements and more, and to remove any shortcut or widgets from the home screen prior to updating your device. You'll be able to use the device for about 6 to 7 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and remove some shortcuts. Actually, this one. And we'll go over here and remove this one. Now, I don't know that I need to remove all of them, just because I'm curious to see what happens if you don't. So that's gone from the home page there. Let's go ahead and go back into settings, and we'll begin the update. Now the update, like it said, is going to take a little bit of time. I must not have hit the button there. It's going to take a little bit of time, and we'll go back to About, System Updates, Download. So it's going to download and install. Now I'll try to capture some of this for you, but basically I'm not going to have you sit here for 7 minutes and just watch it install. So we'll do that, and then we'll take a look at this and we'll come back. The update completed, and you can see things don't look too much different here, but down here on the bottom they have this little bar. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Now the whole update took about 5 to 8 minutes. It said 5 to 7. It's probably closer to 8, but that's not bad. It downloaded it, and that's going to depend on your internet connectivity speed and things like that. Now, initially, it looks a little bit different. As you can see down here on the bottom, the text is a little bit bigger. It's easier to read. We have market. Things just look a little bit cleaner for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and tap this and see what the menu looks like. So we have this little menu here, and things are definitely easier to read, and it's their spin on Honeycomb Samsung has put on the Galaxy Tab. Now, any Galaxy Tab that you go out and buy right now is going to have this version on it. But for those who didn't, that's what it used to look like, and this kind of, at least so far, is easier to read. Now, it's not Ice Cream Sandwich, which I wish it was, but currently it's not, and it's got a nice look to it, though. So you can see it's connected to my Wi-Fi. Here's settings. Let's see what's in settings. So settings is nice and vibrant now. You can see it, mobile hotspot, Wi-Fi settings, power savings modes. Now, I'm not going to go into every single little thing that's in here, but I just kind of want to see what the update is like overall, because a lot of people can drill into these menus and find all sorts of interesting things that you find on Android devices. But let's go back home. Now, one thing that's interesting on the bottom here is this little arrow. Let's see what this is. Okay, so everything kind of just tilted there and came up. And it looks like we've got Task Manager built in, Calendar, World Clock, Pen Memo, Calculator, and Music Player. Let's go to the Task Manager. So it's got its own native task manager, active applications, RAM manager. I'm using 469 megabytes of 724 megabytes. We can clear the memory, and let's go ahead and hit the X. See if they gave us any more widgets. So we have nothing exciting. We have a calendar widget there. Over this way, it says problem loading widget, so that's a little bit of an error. Wave your device left or right while holding the icon to move it to another page. Okay, let's try that with an icon that's actually working. I guess we'll hold maps. I don't know if it's going to work here. Let me move it over here and see if I can do it with my right hand. Okay, so apparently it doesn't work that way. So either way, should be fine. It says application not installed. So it wanted me to delete the main little applications here as well. So that's kind of interesting. I can tap on it. It doesn't work, but I could remove them, which is good. I need to do that. And you can see I can remove all these. Oh, we're back to the widget thing here. We'll go back to this one. So you can see it's a little bit different. There's some other options. We have kind of the task switcher here. Let's go into apps and see what that looks like. So apps is a little bit different. Everything seems to be much easier to read, at least. Let's see if we can try that with this photo edit. We'll move it to this screen. See if we can shake it. I guess not. Apparently it doesn't work as well as they want it to. So overall, pretty interesting. Pretty simple update. This is an update from swap.com. And I guess some iPhone app, whatever. And overall looks nice. Let's see what the browser looks like, and then we'll... So tap and hold 2 points, then tilt back and forth to reduce or enlarge screen. Oh, it's disabled. That explains it. I didn't recognize that from before. Yep. Okay, so you see that? There's motion. If I'm tilting with my 2 thumbs on the screen, it works just well. Let's go to Zollotech. Keyboard is a little bit different. Not much. Go to Zollotech. It's loading pretty quickly. I'm logged in. That's nice. Scroll's nice. We can use 2 thumbs again to zoom in. I don't know that that's really practical, but there it is. We'll go back home. Let's try and move this icon now. We'll move this one now. Yep, I just threw it to another page. So I needed to have motion, and I guess we'll try that again. And it didn't work that time. So it's an interesting concept. I'm not real crazy about the whole motion thing, but that's the update. And for just the sake of this video, oh, that's an email. We don't want to go to that. We want to go here, and we want to go to About. And the actual device version is 3.2, or Android 3.2. There's kernels, baseband, things like that. But overall, that's what it is. It looks a little bit different, a little bit nicer, easier to read, but it's still not Ice Cream Sandwich, so I can't wait till they come out with that. But anyway, this is the Galaxy Tab 10.1. I haven't used the other devices. Supposedly the Motorola Xoom has Ice Cream Sandwich. Mine's not updating for whatever reason, so we'll take a look at that at another time. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, please go ahead and hit subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.